Well, it's 9 at night, Switzerland time, so day ending wrap up. The digging cost about 80 or 90 bucks Canadian total today. So, I don't know. I always think it's worth it. So let's check out. Got some free stickers from Catalog Records, which was the store that had those boxes and boxes of shirts. Everything's out of focus here, but maybe it's because I'm tired. There's another one. Another one. Cats rule and dogs drool. This had to come with me. And this. That has to be one of the best items. I think they're like $5 a piece Canadian, so weren't cheap, but I'm not going to see them very often. It would cost like that for shipping and everything if I got them online anyhow, so they're there. This one's the main one though. Although I love UFO almost as much. That Catalog Records had a bargain bin, and I did find one out of the hunt. Oddly enough, Iggy Pop. So I have no idea. Maybe 1996 is this album. I don't know anything about it. But since I'm seeing him live, hopefully I'll get to hear this in the car, although I think I'm going to be having the GPS on as loud as it can go till I hit some open highway anyway. Man, just getting here from the airport was a nightmare. That's with GPS. But anyway, here's a pretty cool item. Well, I'll show these because you guys already saw these in a different video, but not everyone in the world watches my videos. Like I'm almost into double figures now. This is out for the This is the legendary Scott Waters shirt. I happen to be borrowing it and carting it around the world for him, but yeah, I picked this up for him. Gotta love a concert picture like that on there. And it is really nice. That kind of, I don't know what kind of ink they use here, but I've seen shirts like that where it's got the really colorful drawing type thing on there, a picture. I don't know what you call it. I'm tired. And then that's on the back. And this one for the Riffin' Razones to wear on stage. This one should garner some reaction. Well, that's kind of neat. That's a really thick quality, nice one too, actually, in the back. Kind of catchy having the safety pin look there in the back. Pretty happy with those. And I kind of got a bulk price. Like I had $100 worth of stuff at first and I had to cut it back. So there's just too much good stuff there. It's unreal. Oh, you saw just a tiny bit of it on the videos if you watched them. But here's a European thing if I've ever seen. I don't know if they use these at soccer games or team scarves, or I don't know. Strong arm of the law. Oh, I'm not good at this. That's got the frilly ends and oh, it is two-sided. That's cool. Okay. And I couldn't pass this one up. Gee whiz, I actually could wear this if I wanted at the Rainbow Show. That's going to be the big question. How many Rainbow songs versus how many Purple songs? Is it going to be half and half? And what's the opening song going to be? That's the biggest question. Besides, it should be Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and then they cut into the metal version, and then what? Kill the King, Burn, Highway Star? I don't know. can't show all the stuff. There's a few items that aren't going on display, but this one, out for Yarko of my vinyl bar. Now, I'm pretty sure in the background of his videos he said it's probably this exact sized banner. But live Iron Maiden. Oops. Let's stand up for that. Anyway, that's pretty darn nice. And that's all I can show from catalog records, but there was more. And then the other, went to another store and didn't get anything, but this one had to do some digging. Oops. Oh, I hope you didn't see that. Anyway, Donna's turned 21 for $1. Or, well, about $1.50. This is a great album. They do a cover of Living After Midnight, I believe. But this is a really good, gritty sound on there. It's like Girls' School. It's in line with as good as Girls' School stuff as I've heard. I'm way overtired. I can't even talk. Now here's a cool one. This was like $2 or $2.50. Canada's very own Chevy. And I featured these guys on one of my spinning recently, but this is Celestial Hi-Fi. And the singer sounds as close to Ozzy as you can get. So this is really moody. It's not like fast Sabbath songs, or it's more of a heavier, slower style, but I like the faster stuff the best. But that was cool to find. And then this is the Grail find. I used to own this, but I don't anymore, but now I finally found a copy of it. And how I found one in Switzerland, Canada's very own Helix. And this is a fantastic radio broadcast from, oh, I don't know what year it would have been. I can't remember. This had to pay like 12 or $13, but I don't care, because I never see this anywhere. Dirty Dog Records, so I think that's Brian Vollmer's own label, independent release. This should have been a huge popular album. Live Buffalo 1983. It seems blurry to me, I don't know. No overdubs. Recorded at noon after driving overnight from Detroit. Whoa. From Detroit? Yeah, anyway. Probably so blurry you can't read that, but that's the Grail find of the whole works. Love this album, so if you can ever see it or get it, it used to be available on the Helix website, but not anymore. Or not since the last time I checked, but give me an R! So anyway, that does it. That's the end of today's big update, and that's it for the digging. Tomorrow I get to spend more time here, but I don't know how much digging I'll get to do. But the day after, I was recommended 2 places on the way to the little town that Marky Ramone's playing in. So I'm going to go to Bern, Switzerland, and some other little town. There's supposed to be 2 stores that are pretty decent on the way to the Ramones show, and I have all day to kill, except for trying to find the place. But probably need all the time for that, but at least I get do some digging then. But anyway, that's the update. So thanks to those that have cared to even watch these. I know I love it when I see other guys in the VC going into the store and thumbing through the stuff and showing the outside of the store, like Record Store X from Yarko of my vinyl bar. Love his videos. And I love seeing the stuff that Jody picks up on his videos. Holy cow. He's the king of the thrift finds and stuff, man. But anyway, and he has great videos. Short and fast and sweet. But you'll know him probably anyway. He's got way more subscribers than me. So that's it. And don't forget, be careful of that needle, like Yarko would say. Okay, night-night.